What is going on, my fellow watchers? Welcome back to another episode with us, Watatime at AFO Radio. My name is Tincy and I'm your host for this lovely evening. So right now, today, ladies and gents, not only that we have the very, very wonderful gentleman, the General Manager of Watatime and President of Malaysia Watch Trade Association, Mark Seng, we also have another gentleman joining us for this lovely evening today, which is the Director of Leasing at Sunway Malls, Poh. So ladies and gents, without further ado, let's welcome the two gentlemen.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Hey. Hi, everyone. Hi, viewers.
How are you today?
Yep, healthy and virus-free. COVID-19 free.
Okay. What about you, Mark? It's been a while, like since the last time I met you, like another life.
I miss you actually, and I actually miss you because I miss all the viewers as well. I wish them all good health and stay safe all the time.
Yeah.
So to be back again.
Okay, now, so as I know that right now, the both of you has been there for like quite a while. So now, Mark, I do have a little bit question to ask you, and I do have a lot of questions that I want to ask Mike, but I will ask you first. So, Mark, okay, so what do you think for this RMCO period, and how will public react to this new form of changes?
Well, looking at the whole situation, since May 4th, that we started resuming our operation in the mall, all the 7 shops, particularly Sunway Pyramid. I would say the footfall have actually gained momentum since day one, and we actually registered some decent sales. And today, after 2 weeks, I can see a lot of people are getting back into gear, which is a very, very positive sign. And I think that people are really optimistic about the situation. And as for Watatime, what we do is that we want to instill more confidence in people. We want to invite people to come out to the mall, obviously to comply to the social distancing SOPs. And as far as we provide a safe environment for the customers, I believe people will flow back into the mall. Slowly, it will gain momentum.
True. But at the same time, as for now, I would like to say hi to Deng Hailian and Lee Siu Kian. Welcome to Watatime. And of course, Deng Hailian even said that in the 21st century, I believe watch is more of personality statement rather than lifestyle. Well, I think this is one of the perception for Teng, and I really like your comment over here. And for me, I kind of feel like it's both. So what do you think, Mark or Mike?
Well, yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle now. And it goes with occasions. So as far as when I was young, we are actually cultured and had the habit of wearing a watch whenever we step out of the house. But right now, it is a different scenario. So it's part of the lifestyle now. Yes.
Adding on to what Mark said, I believe watch today, wearing a watch today, it's not just telling times. Because I think as the lifestyle of human becomes more interactive, more interesting, you're talking about having basically a casual offering, formal offering, as well as outdoor. So watches can be in different ways. Yeah. So sometimes I say you can be a bit playful with watches. Why not? Playful watches. Why not?
True. I believe right now watches really have a lot of different kind, and especially for different lifestyle specific. So right now, Mark, how do you see the watch trade moving from now to the end of the year? As I believe people will still be concerned on it.
Like I say, everyone needs to stay optimistic about the whole thing. We want is all this pandemic to happen, but it really has happened. So to move forward, we just have to gear ourselves and adapt to the situation and put in more effort, right, to generate sales. And yes, during this pandemic period so far, the sales have actually gone down compared to last year, the month before. It's about 40 to 50%. But from May 4th onwards until today, I can see a lot of changes, momentum are gaining. Even on the highway, on the roads, you see more cars already. So I think for watch trade, as long as that we become more optimistic on the whole thing and we put in the effort from now right until the maybe December, we will see the momentum to go and probably we can hit maybe 70% of what we achieved last year and so forth. And obviously, Michael here will, as the mall leasing directors, we always say that, hey, let's put our hands together and sustain through this period. Because I believe by next year, we will actually back to almost where we are last year.
Well, adding on to what a dear friend here said, Mark, as a business partner between the landlord and tenant, we believe in working together, the togetherness spirit. Yeah? So in this current situation now, we always want to ride out and find opportunity. Yeah, in any crisis, there's always opportunity. So we need to look at it positively, and of course, find a way for our shoppers, for our friends to go through the new norm. Yeah, again, I said, we hope that this won't be forever, but at the end of the day, we have to live with what's happening now. So, for instance, like for Sunway Malls, our first things that we go to do is to make sure our mall is a safe place for shoppers to come, because you want them to feel safe. Because again, shopping mall industry from Malaysia got to do with families, got to do with families coming to mall to enjoy the whole day. So we want them to feel safe. So this is where we have been doing a lot more, a lot more in the industry to be in front of the rest in terms of making it safe, a safe place. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Well, over here, I just like to remind Mark and Seng for your internet that's a little bit slaggy. But from here, I would like to I can really make a statement that is really related, because I feel like with this pandemic right now, although it really affect our sales volume and everything, but it's a very good thing that it actually forced us to improvise our into digital world like what we are doing right now, So over here, of course, with that, I would also like to ask Michael. So with this, how best can you say about Watatime and their recent effort in rebranding their store at Sunway Pyramid Shopping Center?
Yeah. Well, again, when you talk about Watatime in Sunway Pyramid, Mark, I think it's a very sentimental thing when you talk about this brand in our mall, because ever since Sunway Pyramid is born, way back in 1997, Watatime is already with us. So it's whooping, I lost count, 23 years now with us. So it's 23 years old, well, still young, 23 years old with us. Of course, it grew from a small, decent boutique of about 1,000 square feet, if I can remember, from the founder, Mr. Tam himself. And today, of course, after 23 years with us, they have made Sunway Pyramid their flagship stores.
Yes.
At a size of 2,400 square feet. This will be the largest Watatime in the whole Malaysia, in the whole country, out of the 7 stores that they have. And of course, anytime you visit the physical store itself, there's a variety of brands, of course. And coming back to the questions of the rebranding of Watatime, because as I said, the Watatime branding go all the way back even to my dad's time. If those who know Watatime, they have it in Sungawang. So those are the time where it started, you see. And as I said, things have changed today, Watatime is rebranding to tap into, for example, different lifestyle, different age profile, of their customers.
We just try to evolve and stay in the market and be competitive, especially to the next generation, the Y generation, or rather Z generations. So we just evolve, like I have mentioned, in my third session, the FB Live, the aforadio. We have actually rebranded, resized pyramid with the nice sofas, with a lot of good elements, even with coffees, So they actually we create a journey for the Sunway Pyramid customers to actually flow in and hang around in the store, not just like buying watches they walk in. We just want them to come in and enjoy themselves, and then browse all these beautiful watches.
This is what I'm saying, Mark. You see, when we talk about this current situation with the new norm,
Yep.
that's all about retailers or even like Watatime adjusting to yourself, adjust how we do or we conduct sales. At the end of the day, it's all about bringing the product to the customer instead of waiting for them to come. So in the case of Watatime, what I like is like what we are doing today. We are going live, so basically informing those who like watches or those who are thinking of buying a watches about Watatime. Yeah, but it doesn't discount the physical store, because at the end of the day, because of the we call it the internet generation now, they can browse around and know detailed specification about the watch. But at the end of the day, when you talk about watch, people still want to wear it, try it out, have a feel of it. So this is where the mall is important. Yeah. So again, when people say, will the online business take over the offline thing, which I don't think is true. Yeah, it will work together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I believe it's really both online and offline work together. Like online is very good for us to engage with the crowd. Like if they can't actually like go out like what we are doing right now, or maybe some of them are as lazy as me sometimes. But actually, I believe when it comes to like purchase a luxury watch like from Watatime, I will always want to hands on and try it out, and especially if it comes with a very nice and cozy environment like your lounge and your free coffees. That's my point. And every of the luxury service, those are my favorite. So for all of you who's watching right now, all my fellow Watatime watchers, if you missed out the third episode that we had the conversation with Mark, no worries. You can straight away go over to Sunway Pyramid Watatime to enjoy it and just experience it yourself. And of course, over here, before I ask the next question, I would like to say hi to Michael Lin, and Jim Teo even said that he bought Ori's Mont Blanc pen, Ball and Omega from Watatime before. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, and also Leon Tan and Charlie San. Hi, welcome to Watatime. All right, so Mike. So for the next question is, I would like to ask, how best can you say about Watatime their recent effort in rebranding their store at Sunway Pyramid Shopping Center? Oh wait, sorry, that's the first question. Pardon me. So what do you look for in a timepiece apart telling time?
Well, basically, like I said, Michael has said, watches is not just about telling time. Like when we go out and step out of the house, we feel and think what we want to wear. For example, if you go for a sporting event, you wear something sporty. If you go for a formal dinner, you wear something more elegant. So basically, it's about the lifestyle. Yeah.
Well, for me, I'll break into three categories, which is the formal, the casual, and the outdoor. Yeah, which depending on the brand of the watch as well as the function of the watch. Other than that, for me personally, for watches, I think it's all about heritage. It's all about family and storytelling. Why I say this? In the case of, for me personally, it goes down to the entire thing, how it started from the family interest in watches. Yeah, I think when I look through some of the watches that I own, well, don't get me wrong, it's not expensive watches, but it's the story behind the watch that I own. Yeah, for example, I don't know. For some of the viewers, you may still keep the watches that your dad gave you, your father gave, or parents gave you, the first watch. Maybe some already gone or I keep the first one. I remember very well. Let me just share with the viewers.
Some of this Michael's collections here.
The first watch that my dad gave me, it's a fashion watch, by the brand of Guess, dated 1996. 1996. So it's still in good condition, if you can see. So
that looks so great.
This is a watch that my father bought and gave it to me. A real watch then, not a play watch. So this is the first one. So every time, and it's still running because I still take care of it, make sure that the battery don't run dry. So every time I bring up the watch, I will say that it's the first watch that my dad gave me. And of course, then as I say, as it move forward, your first job after you graduate, maybe your first pay, or after a long 1 year of you saving money, the first watch that you bought yourself also very important, because that tell you a story, right? The first watch that I can basically afford to buy is a Tag Heuer, which I think this model is discontinued. Yep. This model is discontinued. Okay. So that's my first watch that I bought myself. As I said, it will go along and along. Basically, every occasion when you own a watch, basically tell you a story. It has nothing to do with the price point. It has nothing to do with the price point. It's about the ownership of the watch that you have and tell you the story. That's my story.
More good collection behind here. We'll probably show it to you. Can see later.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to be honest, I really like all your watches, especially the first one. It's so stylish, and I think even if you wear it now, it would be so great as well. And even our audience, they agree with it. Like Leon Tan, he said, a watch is a man's only jewelry he needs, and well, I guess so. Is it true, Mark or Mike?
Well, if you're still single, then it's okay. Well, I'm married. I declare I'm married. So the important thing is my wife and my family. I can't say it's my watch, right?
Well, deep down we know what you mean, okay. And Gary Lau said, always good to fit the watch on hand physically in the shop. Yes, and that is the reason why you should go over to Watatime and experience all the services that they provide to you. Yeah. Now, of course, well, for this, as Mark, you said that watch is a lifestyle towards for you. So over here, you believe that watch is your lifestyle. So do you acquire the habit of wearing a watch whenever you step out from your home?
Yeah, well, obviously, I collect. I started wearing watches when I was very young. My parents sort of cultured me to create this habit. When I was step out of the house, I had to wear a watch. And again, today, I have 2 watches with me, right?
Wow.
And this is actually the brand-made Seiko limited pieces to 9,000 worldwide.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is a beautiful piece. Brian May is actually lead guitarist for the group Queens. Yeah, if you heard about Queen's album, Freddie Mercury and all, he's a lead guitarist. He's about 73 years old today, and this design is actually inspired from the guitar itself, called a Red Special. So yeah, all this collection, you have a story behind it, and it's so nice, to own these kind of pieces. Yeah. Every piece has a story behind it.
Right. I like the dark color because the red it's like deep like red wine kind of red color.
Yes.
And all right. So what about Mike? What do you think about watch? Would you like just wear it everywhere that you go?
Well, like I say, today my attire here is kind of casual, so it's casual Seiko 5 thing, you know. And if I go back to the office the daytime, I wear a more elegant watch, working watch. If I go to a party, then I probably put something more funkier watch, to wear kind of thing.
Okay, well, to be honest, over here, just a little bit feedback that Mark, your internet will need to adjust a little bit if you could because the stream is a little bit laggy. But that's okay. We can move on to the next question first. So, what are your favorite timepiece collection today? And would you like to tell us a little bit more? As Mike, you have shared us some of your favorite, like some of your stories from your first or second watch. So, which other one is your favorite?
Well, again, as if if you're asking this question to a watch lover, then it's very hard to tell because I'll be greedy enough to say I love everything. Yeah? But
Mhm.
as Mark pointed out, every brand or every watch that we buy, there's a reason behind it. Yeah, could it be because of the brand inspired with someone? Yeah, like for example, like Omega. When it first came out with the collaboration with the Secret Service 007 James Bond. So that's a story to tell. Yeah, for example. Yeah, so
Mhm.
at a point of time, I think who don't like James Bond, right? So again, Omega came out with that, and well, I'm one of the proud owner for this series. A couple of years back, yeah, of course, I think this year they launched another James Bond for the for the movie for the new movies. Of course, this one they are own is not the latest one. This has been many years back. It's the 007 series. Yeah, and again, I said this is the first time that Omega came out for the 007 in the black face. First time,
Mhm.
black face. So again, I said that's the story behind this. And of course, apart from the movements that the brand gave me the reason to own that watch. So when you ask me, is that a typical favorite watch? It depends. Even if you ask me about a G-Shock, yeah, G-Shock is well, I find it a technical watch. It could be a fun watch. It could be an outdoor watch. Yeah. And again, I say, for example, let me just have a choice of say, okay, I pick one. Yeah. So I think this is a this is a range that I think everyone sought after for. Yeah,
Ah.
it's a well again. I think it's a reproduction from
Mhm.
previous model, but the steel has been sought after, and basically G-Shock, I would say, is the king of the digital watches. So this is what I like about G-Shock. Just a few uh, example of watches I like.
I like the other one, the black one. It's beautiful.
Oh, you're referring to, I think, Tudor?
Yes,
Tudor
Tudor.
Black Bay, yeah? Black Bay. So, in terms of choices of watch, for me, um, you must have at least one black watch because it goes well with your dress code. If you're wearing formal jacket, for a function, it will look smart on you.
I show you.
Yeah, it won't go wrong. This is Tudor Black Bay.
Well, yeah, I like the overall design. Like it's all black. Even the dial, the strap, the bezel looks nice as well. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
over
very
here,
beautiful actually.
I think
Look
watch is
at the
just
camera, much better. You look physically.
Yeah, again, I said, you can always come and try it out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they carry that model. So yeah, there's some of them. I have tons of it. Of course, one of the range should be Seiko Diver Watch. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is for those who are into anime, the Japanese manga thing. You know Gundam? You know Gundam?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's well, like I say in Japan, everyone know Gundam is a long history. So this is anniversary collection that they came out with. I understand they came with two tone. One is red, the other one is green. Yeah. So this red color is for the villain, then the green color is for the good guys. Yeah, so I like red because red can also pop up your wrist when you wear red color watches. So this is also it's actually a diver watch.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. So you can see the thickness of the watch, and it has a certain weight to it. So it feels good wearing it. Yeah. So
I can see
again,
the boldness of the watch.
it is. Because today, even a lady who wear a bold watch, it looks nice. Not like the old days, you wear a lady size watch.
Which is really, really small.
Yeah, things have changed.
Yeah, to be honest, I like watch that are bold and big, especially for the dial and the bezel, because I feel like if it's small, it just doesn't bring out my attitude at all. And even Christine said, I love Omega watch. And Arthur Young said, hi. And Rizwan said, Seiko Samurai, yay. And of course, like what Michael said, I think watch can relate to like girls' handbags. Like that's one of the point where you said like all men have to like most of the men it's possible to it will be recommended to have a black watch, and it same goes to women as well. Like every woman would always have a black handbags. Yeah. So I. Okay, so thank you so much for your sharing with that for your watches. Now, of course, over here, I would like to ask this very, very important question, which I'm very curious with. So being in the top level management of yourself and maybe having some advantages in receiving latest market reports. So how do you foresee the mall retail market for the next few months?
Well, if I may, to answer your question again, I say this current situation all relates back to how our government control the situation. I think day after day, the number of has dropped significantly. So that is first sign. And ever since the CMCO announced on the 4th of May, ever since the reopening, progressively, I think you find more malls open, and of course, the percentage of tenants reopen back is getting larger by weeks. Since last week is a slightly longer weekend because of the public holiday. Yeah. So I think for the 7 malls, the Sunway malls across the whole Malaysia, we see a good sign. Yeah, a good sign that shopper has started to come up. Of course, again, at the end of the day, it's up to us, being a landlord, being a responsible landlord, in making sure that all our mall, Sunway, deliver its top best venue or safe venue for them to come. So as you come in, you can get the infrared thing that you scan your temperature. Of course, we want to make sure that everyone will not be having or say resistant, or basically they come in, then you ask them to do this, do that, which they don't like. So we want to make them feel good coming into a mall. Everything is very convenient. And if you look at all the shops, then we have proper labels in the shop front to make sure that they have a proper indication of where to queue. So all this help. And of course, not forgetting about having more cleaners to make sure the entire mall is well clean. Security at all the entry of the mall to make sure it's safe, everyone is scanned. So this is
I like the one that came up, the escalator, and there's this huge TV that people walk by, they actually scan it, the temperature, and people walking feel so easy to walk in, they don't have a problem at all. And I like about that.
Of course, we also have our own tagline for this current situation. For Sunway Malls, we say it's your safe space, our safe space. So it's a safe place to come. And of course, I just share with Mark. We have social distancing officer around, yeah, including myself as one of the officers. So we make sure that everyone keep a decent distance away, yeah, to keep them safe. That's what we did.
Well, I really like the tagline. Your space, your safe space is our safe space, and especially for the screen, the screen that to scan whether your temperature is high or low. That is very very convenient, but because we don't have to like purposely write down the form, or we have to use our phone to scan. It's just made with the screen, and that is such a brilliant idea. Well, for the so for the last question, what is your advice to all your tenants during this whole new RMCO period?
Well, I have shared with Mark, yeah, as he's one of our close business partner, and I have shared this with all our business partner, because at this point of time, we always want our business partner, which is our tenant. We call our tenant business partners because we believe in the partnership. So we say to all our partners to double effort in making sure safety of their own staff, first of all. Yeah, you must make sure that you are safe before you take care of others. So we want them to make sure that all their staff is safe, yeah, keep safe, and of course, importantly, the customers, yeah, because again, it's all about trust today. It's all about trust. If they trust there's a safe place to come, they will come to your mall, yeah, and of course, will come to your shop as well. Yeah, we do our part as a mall. By the end of the day, you want them to come to your retail shops. So you must do your part, making sure that it's a safe place. Of course, the customer standard today has raised their bar very high. Right?
Yeah, really high.
No one is spared from being scared. To this current situation. So as I said, distancing is important, and most of our business partners here have done their part, and we are very happy. And we'll see. We'll look forward to more things to happen. But of course, again, we are urging all our business partners to work closely with us, yeah, to ride through this challenging time with innovative ideas such as this. Yeah, this is an innovative idea. Yeah. Again, say, give them assurance. Tell your customers that it's safe to come to Watatime and Sunway Pyramid. Come over. So you're using different platforms to inform them that it's a safe place. And of course, for us, Sunway Malls and the group itself, we always believe in this important word. We call it togetherness. Yeah, the spirit of togetherness, because together we can fight this virus. It's not a time, precisely, because I told Mark, it's not a time to fight among each other. The partnership between the landlord and tenant is required to be togetherness and to fight the virus, because the enemy is the virus. We are not enemy. Yeah. So that's my advice.
Yeah, well said, Michael. Really for over here, I believe every one of us, of course, we are struggling. But if we can support each other for any aspect of our life over here, for sure we can fight this together. So of course, for those of you who are watching right now, actually you are helping us to fight this together as well. So thank you so much for all the viewers joining us. But this is not the end. We still have a lot of amazing information that we are going to bring out right now. So Mark, so today, well, of course, thank you so much, Michael, for all your sharing, and I really appreciate that. Now, Mark, so right now, I think it's time for all of our viewers to have a look for this week's highlight, right?
Yes, obviously. And the highlight for this week is actually Seiko prospect. And
so as for now, I think we can ask our back end to play the slide. Yes.
Yes, please.
So right now we are at the first slide of Seiko King Total.
Yes. Like the watch that inspired it, the current Seiko Turtle is a classic that beloved by watch heads of all stripes, from those just getting into collecting to a very seasoned among us. Already dubbed King Turtle, this new addition to the Turtle family features some long asks for changes, some of which take the watch further from its historical counterpart. On the surface, much of the original DNA remains intact. This king turtle, most notable, the iconic case is largely identical to its predecessor, and the general dial layout remains unchanged. The bezel features two upgrades. The insert is now ceramic, and the grip able pattern along the bezel edge now features a harder, more angular groove pattern versus the softer one of the previous model. And these give the watch a slight more modern and aggressive look. Another notable upgrade is the crystal. It is no longer hard legs. Sapphire with salop at 3.00. And finally, there are now the Seiko King Turtle models come with a square texture called tapestry that animates the watch and adds to the perceived quality. And the dimension is really nice, 45 mm. Very nice size. And water resistance up to 20 bars, 200 meters. This is the physical watch. Let's take a look at the physical watch.
Yeah, physical watch. Wow.
Now, this is a beautiful watch.
Right. Yeah.
For the King Turtle.
The King Turtle.
Retailing at 2,475. 2,475. The new collections here.
Well, talking about the new collection, we do have one question from Leon Tan. What exciting new pieces will Watatime have for us for the coming 6 months?
Well, we have a lot of promotion, activation, we have contests and things like that. And if you were to buy, for example, Seiko from this period today, right until the end of the month, for Seiko prospect, this beautiful watch, waist pouch, waterproof waist pouch. Beautiful. Yeah, it's good for divers actually. Very good for divers.
Wow, that's really nice. So that is purchase, right? Like
Yes,
if you purchase for any of the Seiko watch.
Get this waist pouch, waterproof waist.
All right, and to be honest, over here we do have some compliment from our viewers, which is Bernard Young. He said excellent talk, and of course, hi Double Win Nicole that she actually like sending a greeting to us. Hi Mark, hi DJ Tincy and Michael. Thank you so much for your greets. Okay, now so what is the next product that we have for tonight?
One, the Street Series. Urban Safari.
Okay.
You play that, and I could actually tell a little bit more about this Urban Safari Seiko Prospect watch.
Yeah, it is playing right now on the screen.
Right. Basically, it's a line of watches that designed to appeal to a more youthful consumer with adventurous color and common case shape and value-oriented pricing. We covered the series previously. And while marketing may be a bit on the nose, the watches themselves actually have an appeal that I think is much wider than the demographic. Seiko seems to be tilting towards new for the summer. Seiko announced a handful of new watches to the Street Series that you are seeing today here. And they are modeled after a couple of old favorites. Striking with all LT Divers team, the Street Series are similar style, takes on the Ani, Seiko Classic, and recently reintroduced a Digital 2 watch. The Ani is a big, bold, solar power diver with funky tactical feel. For children of the 80s, this watch holds especially deep meaning and is so closely associated with Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my favorite actors. And the unique tool watch aesthetic of that period. And they have lots of multi-function capabilities, including a chronograph, alarm, power reserve indicator, and a calendar. It's a beautiful watch, size 47. Look at the physical watch. Beautiful brown urban safari.
I like the straps. It's very unique. It is silicone strap, right?
Yes, it's a silicone stripe, very hardy.
Ah,
And
that's
water
so
resistant to the bars 200 meters.
wow. That's really fascinating. It's so nice for this watch.
Yeah. And the best part is only retail at 2,400 ringgit.
Okay, that triggers me. I mean, although I'm a woman over here, but that actually brings up my attention.
Every piece is beautiful and a story behind it, like I say.
Okay, now all right.
This
So
watch,
That's nice.
wait, look at this watch.
like so as for the strap, does it come to one color only? Like okay, now it seems that I'm buying now. Okay, now so for both of the watch over here, like the King Turtle and the Silicon, the Street Series Urban Safari. So both of these watch is purchase with purchase. So for all of our viewers today, this would be our first promotion. So if you purchase any of the Seiko watch, you would actually be getting this compliment, this Seiko bag, right? That is
Waterproof.
very good. Waterproof. Waterproof Seiko bag that is very suitable for diving or any kind of sports that you are doing it. You know, like sometimes if we like often we have to go for running and we don't know where our key should keep, then we can just put it in there and like just put it at your waist there. So super convenient. All right. So Mark,
Yes.
so can we? You still have the next product, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we have two more beautiful pieces here.
Yes.
And the next one is actually the 60 years anniversary limited edition Grand Seiko. And we have 2,000 pieces worldwide.
Okay. 2,000 pieces worldwide. So that is really limited because there's only 2,000, all right.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
it marks Grand Seiko 60th anniversary. And to the price of absolutely no one, the brand is celebrating by releasing some really interesting limited edition watches. For those who are looking for something more sporty, this limited edition offers improved water resistant parameters and more magnetic resistant to 16,000 AM.
16,000.
Ampere per meter, they call it ampere per meter, 16,000. A normal magnetic is something like 4,008. So this is 16,000. So this is really good anti-magnetic resistant. Limited to 2,000 pieces worldwide, which is a new component like F85, which offer the ability to adjust the hour hand without even stopping the second hand. It's beautiful. The accuracy even more beautiful, plus minus 10 seconds a year. So it's really accurate.
I really like the overall minimalist design of this Grand Seiko watch, and especially for the color from the dial. It just brings out all the divine feeling, and it's like special, and it's not bored at the same time. It just brings up your attention to look at this.
The dial is actually very special. It is in this sense a blue dial, right? If you look at different angle, this luminous blue dial can actually transform, a different luminous form. So it's a very unique dial here.
Different luminance form. Okay, that's interesting, and it's my first time listening that. Okay.
And the dimension is 40 mm.
Oh, 40 mm. Okay. Well, Mark, I think one day I should really come to your place and have a look most of your watch over there, especially this one.
And the best is that this Grand Seiko is only at 16,800. It just arrived into water time. Just arrived. I can still feel the heat on my hand.
How many pieces do you have right now?
Well, limited. So those who really want to acquire this piece, please PM the store manager of Watatime.
Yeah, so guys, for all the fellow lovely watchers, you heard that. So if you're interested, you can straight away book a time with Watatime at any of the outlets that have 7 branches. So just choose any of it, especially if you ask me, I would definitely ask you to go to Sunway Pyramid because they have the launch over there. But if you can still choose any of the branch that you want. So, Mark.
Yes.
The last but not least of the Grand Seiko. So, can you show it to us?
In the Grand Seiko Quartz GMT. Yep. The caliber 9F86 is base board and has all the precision and durability attributes of the original 9F, but incorporates a GMT functions that allows the watch precision to be maintained when the hour hand is adjusted independently. This is made possible by the new components that have been created especially for this movement. The watch allows you to move the hand without stopping the watch when setting it to the local time. Having said that, this achieves a convenient in which excellent accuracy of the watch won't be lost. The instant date change mechanism changes the date display in the blink of an eye. Caliber 9F will define the quad watch, deliver higher performance and greater durability. It is a quad watch that carries the name Grand Seiko. The dial is black, 40 mm. 10 bar, 100 meter photo resistance. In accuracy, plus minus 10 seconds a year. And the price is really affordable for a Grand Seiko. So 1,800 ringgit.
Sorry, could you repeat?
The retail price is 12,800 ringgit for a Grand Seiko. Affordable.
Yes, definitely. And I believe over here, Michael might like it because it's black in color. But of course, I do believe, Michael, you have a lot of different sorts of watch. But because the dial is black in color, and I personally I kind of like it because not only that the dial is black in color, whereby the hand, one of the hand is actually red color with the GMT signs, and that is very significant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Yeah. Okay. So as of course over here we do have the promotion for the Grand Seiko. So for any one of you, if you are purchasing the Grand Seiko, there will be a limited thermal plug gift, which is the gift you purchase for any purchase of Grand Seiko until 30th of June this year.
Today, until 30th of June,
Today and the 30th.
We'll have this beautiful Grand Seiko wine back.
That is. I like the color.
And it's a very beautiful piece with a thermal insulation.
Nice. Okay.
Again, This is numbers. First come, first basis.
Okay, and it is also limited. So for those of you, if you are interested, then you should always go over to Watatime. And of course, when you purchase online or any of the store, then of course you would always I would like to recommend all of you to use the promo code, which is AFOWATA. So again, ladies and gents, if you are buying it, remember that you can actually use the code AFOWATA. And over here, I think we can ask Eric. Eric, you can show up the screen of the promo code so that our audience can have a look. Do you have the screen? If it's not, then Okay, then it's okay. So over here again, I would like to strongly thank you for Michael for sharing all your recommendation of all your watches, your favorites, and also your stories. And Mark, thank you so much as well for everything.
Me and my dear Michael here.
Well, to be honest, I really look forward not only of this meetup. Maybe one of the days I should really go over to your place and we can have a tea or coffee at your lounge. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, for all of our viewers watching right now, of course, you can always join us at this beautiful launch at Watatime. And of course, don't forget to use the promo code AFO Wata in order to get the other promotion. Because the promotion that you will get from this code is that you would actually get the 5,000 and 1,000 cash rebate. Okay, so for 500 cash rebate is if you purchase any of the watch that is 3,000 and above, and for 1,000 cash rebate is if you purchase any of the watch that is 6,000 and above. And to be honest, if you purchase one of the Grand Cycle, you can actually get that. And of course, not only that you can get your favorite watch, you will also get your gift from Watatime, and you will get your gift voucher. So great, right? And this promo is only applicable until this month for the gift you purchase. So be quick if you are interested, all right? So once again, thank you so much, Mark and Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, so thank you so much, everyone, for those of you who are watching. And again, I would like to meet all of you at our next episode. So stay tuned with us at AFO Watatime. So goodbye, fellow watchers. I'm Tincy, and have a great night.